everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're hopping into a brand new series. Yes, today we are hopping into One Tree Hill. It is the show that won in my poll over on Patreon. So we're gonna hop into a new series. Now that Smallville is over, I'm so sad. But if you are watching this on YouTube, yes, I will have Smallville till the very end. All the episodes will go up onto YouTube. But if you want to see the full series, you can head on over to my Patreon page. It's all there. But now we are getting into One Tree Hill. So I know this was a very popular show back in the day. You just got to remember at that time, it was like it was a time where you could only be on one side. Like, you either liked the OC or One Tree Hill. That was it. It was kind of like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Like, you had to pick one side. You couldn't like both. Like, that was the thing. It was a hard, fast rule when I was growing up. So I was a diehard The OC fan. I loved The OC. I've watched it many, many times over the years, and still to this day, I'll pop on an episode or two. So I never got into One Tree Hill from my loyalty to The OC. But, and then over the years, it was like, well, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just, it's very long, and it's one of those shows where you're like, I'll probably watch it at some point. But I just never got around to watching it. That was really the only excuse. Like, I don't have a reason why I haven't seen it over the last 10 years or so, but been a lot of other stuff going on. So now, here's my chance. So I do know it's like a teen drama, very much high school teen drama, very much like The OC. And I think it has to do with like basketball. I think there's a big factor in the show. But that's about it. Like, I really don't know too much about it, except for basically that, yeah. So I'm excited to get into it. I hope you guys are excited to get into the show with me as well. So yeah, I'm ready to get into this. I know that Grogu is more than ready as well. So if you want to see my full reaction early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube, that's fine. Just be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a new episode. So I'm ready to hop into this pilot. I hope you guys are too. So this is the first episode of the first season of One Tree Hill pilot. Let's go.
Remember, 20 shots, no less. Rick Jackson is warm up.
Those are like parent coaches. I say that because my dad was a high school baseball coach, and he was really, really good at his job. He was really a great coach. But we had to deal with a lot of this, so fun. Dude, the rest of his team sucks.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Lucas Scott.
What the hell is going on out there?
Relax. We're up by 9.
Yeah, we're waiting for Nate.
Dude, don't fuck with the coach, man.
I'm still the coach. It's still my team.
Whatever you need to believe.
Luke currently nurses a big winning streak.
Now with the shot. It misses badly and the drive continues.
Y'all suck.
Go on.
No, you're defeating the purpose of punishing him for what he did and mouthing off to you. You're defeating the purpose of this punishment by putting him back in the game.
Scott for the game!
Okay. Ah, there you go.
Tell me we didn't just steal a school bus. Because this feels like we just stole a school bus.
How the hell do you steal a school bus? Eyes on the road, dude. Girl, eyes on the road. Oh my god. Good. They should be arrested. They stole a fucking school bus. your eyes? You ran out in the middle of the street when she was driving, and then you stood there.
All players involved are suspended from extracurricular activities, specifically basketball, for the rest of the season.
The inmates will not run the asylum.
Despicable, you know that? Letting the dreams of this team just vanish.
You're full of crap.
It comes with old age, Danny. Constipation.
I actually really like Whitey. Like, I'm not dealing with this parent coach shit. Like, nah, we ain't doing this.
Story, right? Peyton Sawyer. You know, I saw her the other night. Yeah, she's pretty fine. Huh? She's all right. Okay, she's all right. But you shoot for teams, all right?
Okay, so they're gonna be the thing. All right.
So, honey, how was your day?
Good, thanks. Did I tell you that I fell down today? Yeah, slipped off the curb, totally bit it, face down, butt in the air. Too graphic, sorry, I'll just cry.
You talk a lot.
So I got something for you, Lucas.
Actually, I found it. Not that I was like looking for something specifically, which implies some hideous sort of Joey Love Dawson scenario and completely creeped me out. But you know, we saw it. And
Okay, she's a lot.
wow,
Where's she?
She's tied in the affairs of men or something like that.
Well, Keith Scott, what do you know?
How many people have this Scott last name? Seriously.
Haven't you heard?
Your new bestie, I see.
Just a little more.
I knew I liked you, Whitey.
Hey, you know, Lucas' place. It's parked down by the river.
All right, let's say I'm interested. Now, I'm not saying I am. I put him through that.
Because he should know that he's good. He can use that in his life.
Could all use that in our lives.
Yeah. But we had our chance.
Nobody listens to this crap.
I was listening to that. Thank you.
Yeah, guys wanted to tip a few. You wanna come?
With the guys?
And me?
The guys.
You know what, Peyton? I'm getting really tired of this. I came here to spend time with you.
yeah, me and half the team.
Whatever. You know what? You want to be a bitch? That's cool. Just
Whoa,
sit in the
whoa,
closet,
whoa,
listen to your
whoa,
music
whoa.
rock, And I'll see you tomorrow.
How about you don't see me tomorrow?
It's fine by me. Like I don't have other options.
Wow. He's an asshole.
Peyton, I'm really sorry.
Don't fall for this shit. No.
It's just, I wish it was just you and me.
To be young and naive in high school.
Look, I've got an opening in my lineup. Varsity. Chance of a lifetime. What do you say?
I say those people that pray here are wasting their time. God doesn't watch sports.
Okay, then. So that's a no.
Take it off.
Wait, what? Why?
He asked me to play.
Maybe you should.
You were just the one that said to take the jersey off.
Sometimes I feel like you're sitting out your life on account of me, and I don't want that for you. My past is not your future. Okay?
Just got her last name, Dad.
The fact he shares your last name's only wishful thinking on his mother's part. I want you to go to this kid. Encourage him not to play. Work too hard at anyone coming in now, disrupting the offense, taking away shots. This has more to do with Whitey and me than you. And trust me when I tell you, Nathan, there's a bigger picture here. Your picture. And this kid's not in it.
Talk about a dad living vicariously through his son. Like, shit.
What do you want?
What do you want, man? I mean, other than my girlfriend and my spot in the lineup. You and me. One-on-one.
Dude, I so just want to kick his ass.
Challenged you. I just want showing sometimes. Oh! Damn! What? It's up! I was tapped by a flock of crows last week.
I feel like they're gonna eventually be something. You always have the best friends eventually end up together, sort of thing.
It's a crime not to let people see it, to hide it apart. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, but the people he'd be dealing with suck. Let's be real, they suck.
Body shop and towing.
No offense. It's me inside your head. It's the lyrics from the...
I know the song.
Cool. Awesome.
Alright, well, listen, my car broke down. You're gonna come pick me up. Well, sucks to be you.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Why are you a cheerleader? I mean, no offense or anything, but you're about the least cheery person I know.
Right? That's what I was gonna say. Like, shit, man.
First of all, you don't know me. Second of all, you don't know me.
It's a ride. Seriously.
Jerks!
Guys or Nathan?
Him. You.
We share the same father.
Yeah, I heard that. He's kind of an ass.
And I told my mom was because I don't want to have to see his face. I don't want her to have to.
So why'd you just tell me all that? I mean, we don't even know each other.
Maybe that's the point.
I can't change the fact this kid exists. If I could, I would.
Yo.
Tomorrow night, midnight. But if I win, I'm gonna want something else.
You had no right to think of him, not today or any other day of his life. How dare you? Anything else might make me angry and detract from the pleasant, cordial side you see now.
Yo, Mama Bear coming out.
And this bed tonight, is that a joke too?
Dad, I do a lot of stuff for you, but I don't do this for me.
Hi, Mr. Scott. You know, I don't say things like this very often because it sounds weird. You're a really good guy, and I'm glad we're friends. But you and your mom worry too damn much.
Okay, so what if he wins? What does he get?
He gets you.
Like you can just trade her? Like she's a trading card? Like, what the fuck, man? We'll talk about it afterwards, but, like, everybody sucks in this show right now. I'm sorry.
Ready for this?
There he goes. Got another one. So Lucas is just better from the 3, while Nathan's just better in the paint, is what I'm gathering. Oh! Yo, blocked it! Oh god, they're just like so turned on right now. Shit, this is the game point.
This is it, folks. No going back now. The next basket wins it.
He's never mentioned me, man. Not once in all these years. This is for my mom.
Look for the win!
Yes! Let's go, Lucas. Let's go. Beat that asshole.
I win, Nathan stays on the team.
Why?
Because it's the last thing he wants. And anyway, it's not about him.
No, it's not.
I'll be seeing you.
Alright, so obviously they're gonna be a thing.
Don't worry, Dad. Your dreams are still safe.
You're just like watching her like a creeper? There he is.
We'll lose the ventures before us.
Alright, well that was the pilot. Let's go to talk about it. Well, that was the first episode of the first season of One Tree Hill Pilot. And I will say it was a pretty decent pilot. It had a pretty decent premise, which is, you know, pretty cool because, so from what I gather, like, you have the prince of this town who's an all-star basketball player, and his brother, half-brother, is what I'm gathering is what they were saying, is a pretty good player too, and because the team was dumbasses, and so a school bus, half the team got suspended, so now Nathan has to, not Nathan, sorry, Lucas, that's the Chad Michael Murray, he is now going to go on the team because there were spots available and they need players. So, like, we had, I'm going to say this. For the storyline perspective, it was an interesting plot. Like, it's actually, like, pretty interesting between all the characters. But let's be honest. I'm going to be honest. I don't like many of these characters. They suck. Like, everybody sucks. I'm not going to lie. The only people I like are Lucas, his mom, and the one who showed the coach. Oh, I like the coach too. Okay, so there's 4. The coach and the guy who showed the coach Lucas's character. Everybody else is awful. They're either like, they're just awful people and bitches, and I'm just like, and assholes. I'm like, I don't like any of you. Like, if I was Lucas, I'd be like, y'all suck. Why would I want to go into this world when I'm perfectly content in my own little world with my friends playing on the field, on the you know, the river court. Like, y'all are awful. Like, and now he has to deal with his dad, who apparently doesn't even want him. Like, so I'm guessing, so it would have to be that Chad Michael Murray's character's mom got pregnant before Nathan's mom. That would make sense. And they just decided that he was not worth their lives. So, A+ dad. And on top of that, the dad is also like the quintessential, like the worst parent coach you could have. And like I said, in the reaction, my dad was a high school baseball coach, and like he was very, very good at his job. And those were the worst people. They were awful. The ones who are sitting on the sidelines, being their coaches, like screaming at, like, oh my God, these guys are awful. He's an ass. Nathan's a bigger ass. Like he's the biggest, he's the smallest smidgen of self-esteem and ego that he feels like he needs to prove all this shit about himself. For what reason? I don't know, besides just being an ass, and his little friend was just like his little minion running around. The girl, Peyton, I think her name was, with the curly hair, she's just a bitch. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you're just a bitch to everybody. And like, I'm sitting here watching this, and I can only assume, kind of like, all right, like, Chad Michael Murray, like, has a thing for Peyton, I think her name was. But I think his other female friend, who is very intense to begin with, has a thing for him. So there'll be that triangle there, probably. But interesting premise. I will say, interesting premise to get Chad Michael Murray on the team, and now we're gonna have to deal with all that. And like, he was better than Nathan, so Nathan is like taken off his pedestal a little bit. It's just like that dynamic is interesting, except like all the characters, like most of the characters suck. Like, I'm just like, y'all are awful. But we'll see where this goes. Like I said, intriguing pilot. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm obviously going to be doing this whole series, so don't worry, we will be going through all of it. But that's just kind of my opinions on the first episode. I felt it was kind of like almost unnecessary to be like, ooh, you versus me, like one-on-one. Y'all don't have players. You need players. And if someone is half decent, let them on the team. Like, y'all need to win, because even with your players, apparently at the beginning of the series, you're seeing that everybody sucks because you're the only one who can score points on the team, apparently. So every other player sucks to begin with. So you're going to need them on the team. So apparently you care more about your ego than actually winning games, which is going to prove to not be good. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh on some of these people, and that's fine. If you feel like I am, cool. Like, let me know your opinion on the pilot, on these characters. Like I said, I am intrigued about the whole family dynamic and everything that's going on. I'm just like, everybody's an asshole, and I don't like anybody. There's only a handful of people I like in this episode. Oh, man. But, yeah, so now he's on the team. So I cannot imagine that it's going to get any better for Chad Michael Murray. So, yeah, like I said, that was the pilot. It was a decent pilot, pretty good. I'm actually very intrigued by the storyline with the half-brothers and everything like that. So, very interested in all that. So, let me know what you guys think. Did you like the pilot? What do you think? Let me know your opinions. Just please, no spoilers. That's all I ask. So, yeah, that was the first episode of the first season of One Tree Hill pilot. And I'll see you for the next episode.